Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome to Critical Mathematics. I know for the last session, couple sessions we were doing, what topic? Pardon me? Solids, and it falls under? Which topic?
Area and perimeter.
Area and perimeter falls under the broad heading. We can't remember? Oh my. We have to start doing some exercise to exercise our brains and our memory. Measurement? You remember that?
Yeah.
Yes, so the broad topic, the broad heading was measurement, but we were finding the perimeter and the area, right? Because remember I said to you, everything lead up to another. So the broad one is measurement. That's why we didn't actually measure as in taking the rule and measure, but we took the dimensions that were given and calculate the total measurement of the shapes given, right? So today we're going to be taking a little twist, but if you notice on your table, you have a container. I want you to take out at least 2 handfuls each of the objects in the container. Take it out and put it on each side. 2 handfuls. Gosh, why your hands look so small? Shamar, that's not a handful, that's half handful. Alright, take out another set, please. Take up as much as you can. Thank you. And Shamar, take a little more. Good. Alright, so what are you going to do today for me? Make any pattern with all the colors together. Make some pattern and put the colors together. But one pattern, right?
Just like this?
Yes. Put all each color together with each other, but all must be in one pattern. Touching each other somewhere. Shamar, how many hands does God give you?
2.
And what happened to the other one? Okay, connect all the connect all the colors with each other. Connect the colors with to the same color to each other also. Yes.
So we're making one shape? Or?
One thing you're making, but you're grouping the colors also. If that's your shape, no problem. But you have to have all the pieces together there. Shamar, you can use 2 hands. Let me see that, please. Okay. There's still a group of them there, so you can just put it with them. With the colors. Ensure that all the colors that you have with each other. Good. Exactly. Oh, it stands alone. All right. So what I want you to tell me now, that you have your colors together and in patterns, what could you tell me something about what you have? What would you get out of that?
I use different shapes to make up a shape.
You mean you different shapes to make up a shape? What else? Shamar, anything for you?
Just we're using the shapes and constructing.
You're using the shape to construct something. What else? Only something about the shape you can say? The shapes?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
There are different shapes and different colors.
There's different shapes and different colors. And what you actually did with it, other than just saying making pattern, what you did?
Put
What are you going to say?
I was just say organize and put them
Organize and put them
the same color.
in the same color in shape or sets or groups. Right? So we were doing measurement, and measurements, we were dealing with the solids in the plane, and you have solids and the different shapes. Now we are extending that now to another topic area. So we're not dealing with measurement anymore. Probably from previous grades, you probably might have some kind of memory of another topic. What other topic you think we can put this, what we're going to do today, under? Sets. We could, yes, use it on the sets, but not sets. We just took some objects, or it's like if we took some information and arranging. All right. Now, what I want you to do, just shift. I'm going to give you the topic. Just shift the objects away. Don't move them because you have to do something with it in a bit. So just shift it away a little so you could have some space in front of you. So as Aliyah would have said, we had some objects all in one pile, and we took them out and we grouped them, or we put them in sets, or we arranged them, right? So we can have some kind of organized system or something going on, right? Agree?
Yeah.
Shamar?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go to the screen. Topic. What's the topic?
Statistics.
Statistics. We know anything about statistics that we can recall?
No.
No? Okay, Aliyah, read.
Statistics.
Take your time. Statistics.
Statistics is the discipline that concerns the collection, organization,
Analysis. Interpretation.
and presentation of data. In applying statistics to a scientific, industrial, or social problem.
Good. So we can use statistics on a lot of heading, broad heading. Now what we did, we gathered the data that we have there, those those shapes, and we organized them, put them into a pattern because we want to come up with something, and now we can even make some interpretation from that information, as we would have said also, of the different shapes and the different colors, right? When you're on the road and you're standing to catch your minibus or to catch transportation, and you're standing there, you realize no bus is passing. Look, 3 car pass, 4 car, and as they pass, 5, a motorbike, 1 motorbike, 2 van. Oh, look, now only 1 bus coming, right? So all the time you actually making a tally, or you're making an assessment of all the transportation that's passing you and the different types of vehicles, because you're waiting on a bus, right? Or you might be standing, somebody watching you and say 5 buses pass, and you didn't go into that bus, right? Cars probably pass, motorbikes pass, van, even horse cart, but they were looking mostly at the minibus because you were supposed to be catching minibus and you didn't, right? So they are making that assessment that all these vehicles are passing and you are not going into it, and that would be a problem, because if you have the school children on the road and the buses are there, buses traversing, and they're not catching bus, wouldn't that be a problem? What would be one of the problem?
They'd probably be late for school.
They'll be late for either home or school. They will be liming or loitering, probably even getting themselves in trouble because they are not going where they're supposed to go on time, right? So many things can come out of it. So today, as it is, we are looking at statistics. So under statistics, we have 3 basic things that we're going to be focusing on. Central tendency, where we have the mean, the median, and the mode. Now, even when we go back to those blocks, you will see that coming out just now. Shamar, read.
Measures of central tendency. Mean, average. Add up all the values and divide by the total number of data points. Median.
Okay, stop there. So the mean is actually an average. It's an average that you're adding up how many boys came to school today. So as they come in, you make a tally of it, right? And you add it up. When you finish, you will say you have boys and girls, and you add up them. When you finish adding up now, you divide it by, because it's 2 sets, we're looking at the boys and the girls, right? So you divide it by 2. So on average, you could either, for the attendance for the day, you might have a few boys, or a certain amount of boys and a certain amount of girls, right? On average. You know, sometimes in your class, you might have 20 students, but not every day you have 20. Sometimes you might have 15, sometimes you might have 18, but on average you might have this particular amount coming each day, right? You might never have all the students come in, but you have a particular amount on average that might come to school. So for instance, you're catering for something, let's cater for 15, because we know on average we would have 15 persons coming. All right? So that is your average and that is your mean. Alia, the median.
Median. Midpoint of a range of values. Find the point at which 50% of the data lies below or equal to and 50 lies above.
All right. Median. Median, midpoint. What's another word for midpoint?
Between.
Between was another word.
Middle.
Middle. Right? So a range of values are all the values that you might have, or all the objects that you might have, or whatever you might have in a specific order, and you look to see which one fall in the middle. Whichever number fall in the middle, you might have two values at some point. Sometime you might have one. But whichever one fall in the middle, if it's one fall in the middle, then that value would be your median value. If it's 2, we will have to add and divide by 2. Well, we're going to go into that, right? But the median is the middle value. If you're standing in line with 5 students, standing in line with 5 students, we have 2 boys, a girl, a boy, and a girl. 2 boys, a girl, a boy, and a girl. Now, you realize that the boys and the girls are at some point mixed up, because we have a boy, a girl, and a boy. We will have to arrange those persons in order. So we'd have all the boys and all the girls standing, right? The boys together and the girls together. And then we will look to see which one of them fall in the middle. Which one of if it's a boy is standing in the middle or a girl is standing in the middle. Right? We will get into the examples. Shamar?
Mode. The value that appears most often in the sample.
All right. Read the other part.
Constructive frequency table. Find the value with the highest
frequency. All right. So we are looking at the value that appears most often in a sample. Look at your shapes that you have. Remember I said to you, put your colors together. Shamar, put your colors together quickly. Put your colors, specific colors together. Good. What would you say for both groups? What would be the modal color? Alia, yes. Huh?
The modal color.
Yes, the modal color would be the mode. And what the mode says, the value that appears most often in the sample. We're not dealing with value, we're dealing with just colors. What would be your modal color?
Orange.
Orange. Why?
Because it's the one that has the most.
The group that has the most, it would be the orange. Shamar?
The red.
Red for you?
Yes, yes.
Sure? Not because the object is bigger, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 24, 8, 10.
So the red?
Yes.
So the red would be your modal color, because the red would be the set that appear the most. You're seeing more red than anything else, even if you mix it up. Right? The red will stand out. So we have those 3. And the mean would be equal to the sum of all the values over the total number of values. Now I would like you to copy those 3. Because when we go to the other part, we're going to be using them. So the mean equal sum of all the values over the total number of values. The median equal to the middle value, as we would have explained when we were looking at the definition. When the data are arranged in order, when I was explaining, we will put the males together and the females together. Because we are arranging it in order, we put in all the values, all the same values together, just like what we did with the colors. We put all the colors together. Good. Then the mode is equal to the most common value, the one that appeared the most. So let's look at an example here. We have some numbers. We have 70, 75, 80, 78, and 79. Right? Those are the values given. In order for us to find the average or the mean, we will add them up and then we will divide it by the amount of numbers. If you count the numbers, 70, 75, 80, 78, and 79. If we add them up, we must divide it by 5 and we will get the average of the set. We will get the mean number or the mean value of those set of numbers. So mean, we just adding up what we get and we divide it by the amount of numbers or the total number of values to get our answer. We have the median, where we arrange the number in order. Because we're dealing with numbers, we arrange it in order. We could either arrange it from highest to lowest or lowest to highest. In this case, we have lowest to highest, 70, 75, 78, 79, and 80. Then we look to see what falls in the middle. If we take off the two at the ends, we'll have one standing in the middle. So in this case, the median is 78. Then we have the mode, the one that appeared in most. Why don't we have a mode there?
Because all of them only appeared once. All
of them only appear once. So we don't have any that appear more than any other one. Right? So, no mode. So, let's go. How do we find the mean?
You add up the numbers and divide it by the amount of numbers.
Exactly. The median?
You arrange them from ascending order, descending order, and look for the one in the
middle. And the mode?
Look for the one that comes the most.
The most. All right, so let's go. Let's look at this. Use technology. That's just a calculator if you have. Anyone have calculator? No calculator, so we have to do some manual calculating.
A phone.
You have a phone? Oh, yes, we can use our phone. Both of you have phone?
Okay.
All right, let's use your phone so that we can finish faster to save some time. So the first one marks on a set of tests. We have different marks there, different scores that persons would have obtained. So copy A.
Write down A.
Yes. So we have 66, 65, 72, 78, 93, 70, 68, 64. We need to find the mean. How do we find the mean?
Add up all the numbers and then divide.
Okay, let's go. Try it. Mean equal. Put everything add in.
Finish.
All right, tell me what I have to write. Mean equal.
You want answer or?
No, let's go to steps.
66
66
plus 65
65
plus 72
72
plus 78
78
plus 93
to 3
plus 70,
70
yeah,
plus
68 plus 64.
Finish there?
Yes.
Right, so we have to add all these numbers and divide it by
8.
8. So when we add it up, what will we get?
I added it
You
then.
click and clear. All right, Shamar, what you got?
500.
Add again to ensure it's the same, the correct thing.
576.
576?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
All right, when we divide it by 8, what would we get?
72.
72? Shamar, what you got?
I cleared it.
You're adding over. You got back 576 yet?
No.
You sure it was 576? Divide 576 by 8 and see if you got 72.
Yeah, I got it back.
Plus 64.
Equal.
Yeah, 579. Look, no, it's now 6 is a 9. I got a 9 from my own.
I got back the 6 and just divided and got 72.
Sure.
I got a 9 at the end instead of 6.
All right. So let's go again. Let's add 66. 65, 72, 78, 93, 70, 68, 64. Okay. 5, okay, so you add wrong just now again.
Yeah.
All right, good. So we have 72. So we have the mean. How do we find the median?
We look for the number in the middle.
And what do we do before? We look for the number in the middle.
Arrange it first.
You're
Ascending order.
All right, start arranging it in order. working the entire hour. You hear me?
Should we do the working?
Yes. Please put the numbers.
64,
64,
65,
65.
66,
Continue.
68, 70, 72, 78, 93.
Correct order. That's how we count. Agree, Shamar?
Yes, yes.
All right. So we need to look for the middle value. So what we do? We start from the ends. Take this out. Take that out. So we got rid of the 2 on each side. Take out. Take out. See what is happening there?
Yes, ma'am.
How many values?
2.
So if I take this one out and take this one out, what we have in the middle?
Nothing.
Nothing. So we have to leave the 2. What happens when you have 2 values in the middle?
You add.
We add and divide by 2. So add and divide by 2, what would we get? Let's add it together. 8 and 0.
8.
8. 6 and 7.
13.
13. Divide by 2. 2 into 8.
4.
4.
Or we could say 2 into 13. 2 into 13.
2. No.
No, 6.
2 into 13.
6.
6. How much remain?
1.
1. So 2 into 18.
9.
9. So if you divide it, would we get 69 or that is incorrect?
Yeah, 69.
69. So our median would be
69.
69. Right? You're not seeing 69, but isn't 69 between 68 to 70? 68, 69, 70. So the value in between would be 69. Understood?
Yes.
So we have the mode. Do we have any mode?
No.
No.
Miss.
Why?
They all appear 1.
They all appear once. Agree?
Yes, miss.
All right. Good. So we're going to try C. Let's look at C. So you're saying that when you see 1, it's never. When you see 2, it's sometimes. 3, often. And 4, always. So if we're to say from the data, we have never, sometime, often, always. Often, often, always, often. Right? But we're tallying up that now. So to find our mean, what we have to do? Add everything up. So add it up, give me the answer.
Like 1.
Huh? Yes, add what you see there. Calculator. Here's your calculator.
Wait, and have that.
number.
Yes, I will call. Clear? Let's go. Remember, if you hear me say the number again, it's not that I'm repeating myself, it's that I'm calling the number. Right? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. Total. I lost you.
72.
72.
Alright, so are you afraid to say what you got? 72. Okay, sir. Sum up 10 to 2. How many numbers? Count it. See how many numbers in all.
I have 29.
How much you got?
30.
How many?
30.
Try again. Quickly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
29.
27.
Shamar, you count it again?
Yeah.
How many?
28.
Alright, let's go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That's 4. We have 3, 3, 4, 3. That's another 4. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2. 4. 3, 2, 1, 2, 4. 3, 4, 3, 3, 4. 3, 2, sorry, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's 4. And 2, 3, 3. That's 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fours?
20.
6 fours? 5 fours?
24.
6 fours, 24. And 3?
27.
27.
Yeah, 27.
So who got 27 just now? You want us to test it again? Let's test it back quickly. Right? Look at where I'm stopping. You keep looking here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 3, 4, 3. 2, 3, 3, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4, 3, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. And 2, 3, 3. 27. Right? So we have 27. Divide, calculator.
We divided 72 by 27.
Yeah. Probably get 5 something. A 4?
20.
No, sorry. Not 4, 3.
2.66667.
2 point, right. 2.6 or 2.67. Yeah. Because 27 can only go into 72 2 times with remainder. If it's 3 times, it will go over 72. So it's 2 times with remainder. Good. So what we need now? Our median. So all those numbers, what we have to do with those numbers to get our median?
Arrange them.
Arrange all those numbers in order before we can get our middle value. So let's go. We have 2 ones. Right. We have, every time I call the 2, you put it in 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. Trees. 3. 3. 3. 3. You want me to go over?
No, I think.
Let me go. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. I thought you were good.
I don't know where I got lost.
Okay, let's go. 3, 3, 3. Good. 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Count how many numbers we have there now. Let's see if we got our 27 or we count wrong before.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How much you got?
25.
25 now? How much you got? 26. Okay, so somewhere we went wrong in terms of the counting. Okay, let's go one more time.
If they
What about the
added
4?
2 before, isn't it?
Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me. 4, 4, 4. You have 3 4s.
Oh, good. No,
1, 2, 3, 4.
no, you're 29.
29, but we were counting at 27.
26, 27, 28.
29. How much you got?
The 25 and the 2 4s, 27.
3 4s.
3 4s?
Yes, 3 4s. All right, we were looking at the numbers from a distance, so it can be error, margin of error because of that. Not to worry, we'll get the handout and we will count that back. All right, so let's work with the numbers that you would have taken there. Let's find the middle value. So start cancelling at least probably 3 at a time. 3 from the first end and 3 from the back. Circle or slash it. Slash what you have, no problem. 3 and 3 from the back. All right, 3 more. So you have to 1, 1, yes. So you get 1 value. And how much you got?
1.
You have 1 in the middle too. Because you have 29.
27, I got 29.
Oh, okay. All right, good. So you found your median. What would be the mode?
3.
3? 3 appear the most?
Yes.
Yes, miss.
Okay, so our modal value would be 3. All right, so let's do some wrapping up here. So we started with our shapes. Color. put your colors in a sketch of that table that you're seeing on the screen.
To draw the color.
Yes, just sketch it. And as you what would be your colors? So we have the colors, we have the tally, and we have our total. We're just taking the information there and we're putting it in some sort of organized form. What's one of the color?
Red.
We have red,
Orange.
orange,
Yellow.
yellow,
Green.
green,
Blue.
blue,
Brown.
brown.
That's how
Let's say cream, just because of the B,
8.
right? How many red you have, Alia?
6.
Sure? 6 red. So for me to tally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right?
Yes.
Shamar, how many orange you have?
4.
4 orange.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Aliyah, yellow.
2.
2. Green, Shamar.
I have a light and dark green. They're like
Together.
4.
4 greens. Blue, Aliyah.
4.
4. And the cream, brownish,
I have 8.
8. All right, I would have took the information from both persons, right? So my tally chart will not show the information for one person because I would have combined the information from your colors. So we have how many red?
6.
How many orange?
4.
4.
Yellow?
2.
Green?
4.
Blue?
4.
Cream?
8.
8. And it's a total of?
I have 34.
34.
Oh, for that is gonna be, say, looking for is 10, 4 and 4 is 8, 18,
Okay.
60, 16 is 26, 26 plus 6, 32.
32. All right, 10, 10, and 10, 10 and 10,
20,
and 8.
28.
So I have 28.
I got 28 too. I'm just waiting.
Good. So my mean would be equal to 28 over,
1, 2, 3,
how many colors we have? 6 colors. So my mean would be what? 3 point something? 4 point something?
Wait.
4 point?
4.67.
4.67. What is my mode?
It's cream.
The cream? Good? Yes, because it appears the most. Yes, you mean? And for our median, we have to put, we would have had to put all the reds together and the orange, and then because we don't have a specific color code that we want, that means any of our color might have been end up in the middle, right? So unless we give a specific color coding that what color must go before what, that is the only time we can use it to find the median, sorry. So as I would have said when we started, we were doing measurements where we use the solids, the shapes, and as Alia would have placed her solids together in a pattern. When you look at that pattern, you cannot say if the pattern is a square or a circle, but you know that the pattern have different shapes that you can use to find the area. So for instance, we look at Alia at Shamar's pattern here. This is a fancy pattern, but because we know that each part of the pattern we have, what will we call this? What shape?
Diamond?
Yes, sometimes we say diamond, or it can be a rhombus, right? So because we have several rhombuses, we can find the area of a rhombus, of one rhombus calculated by multiplied by the amount of rhombuses we have there, and find the total surface area. We can also use these objects here to do tallying, to bring out statistical information from it by determining how much colors we have. We could have determined what else other than the colors, what we could have used it to determine.
How many shapes?
There's different shapes. How many of the trapezium, how many of the triangle, the diamonds, the squares, or whatever else. Right? So we can use it for several different things. But all in all, we are still bringing out mathematical concepts from it, and it may fall under different topic areas. Right? So even when you are drawing these things in your books, picture certain things with it. It will make your work easier. Good? So we have basically two topics in one activity for today. So I do hope that the activity would have brought out something different in how you look at mathematics and how you can use and manipulate with different objects to come up with, to solve some problem area. Right? So do enjoy and have a blessed and prosperous afternoon, and see you on Friday for your next critical mathematics and English session. Do enjoy and good afternoon.